In this one,
Leading
under the
tonight
lights.
for Houston, second baseman, number 27.
And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, one
In
away.
the second spot tonight,
Here's Jake
left fielder,
Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman has room in foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now Lester's 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's George Springer. The average just a few ticks.
Number 4, George.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs. Third baseman, Addison Russell.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Dyson's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Jason Hayward. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hit to first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Giancarlo Stanton now, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Evan Gattis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Gerard Dyson. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alex Avila.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Dyson racing back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first is Zobrist heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. For Zobrist, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dyson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. At the plate, Brad Peacock. 9-1-2 due up.
Catcher, Brad Peacock.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hit hard back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
The second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look. Now the pitch. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Ball 3.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. So digging in now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here comes the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, John Lester. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
John Lester.
First pitch on its way. Popped up, calling for it, Bogarts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Addison Russell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Runners on the corners now with one man gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Altuve for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Shortstop, Xander
Now the
Bogaerts.
first pitch here from Lester. Pulls the string on that one. One strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, Gafford.
Evan Gattis now
Evan
standing in.
Gafford.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And this will get by Zobrist at short. It's a base hit. Digging in, Gerard Dyson
The right
comes
fielder,
into this
number
at bat 0 for 1 in the
Gerard
ball game.
Dyson.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Zobrist is there. Pedroia on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman.
Leading
0 for
off with a
1
cut.
for him here in this one.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Freeman.
And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Stepping
catcher,
in,
number
Alex
33.
Avila. Flied out in his
Alex
first at-bat, so
Avila.
make him 0 for 1 so far. And a neck-high fastball that time. For Freeman, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson's there. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second
Settling
baseman,
in
number
now,
15.
Dustin Pedroia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Bouncer down the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in,
Now batting,
Ian Happ.
Left fielder, Ian Happ.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now with the play, John Lester, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat. What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game. Here's Addison Russell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Baseman, Addison Russell.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base. And any other time I'd say maybe pitch around it. But you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Justin Grimm, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Justin Grimm.
Standing in, Brad Peacock. He'll start things out. As we begin the 5th, Cubs have someone working. In their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Tony Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says.
0-1's the count.
The home plate umpire. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Chris Davinsky enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Houston, number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Avila.
First pitch on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There is Altuve. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's George Springer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Smoke toward the hole. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Abreu is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3. 3-0. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The shortstop, number 2.
Ready for another
Xander
shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Catch.
Ready once again, Evan Gattis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Mike Montgomery trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. In there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he misses 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hayward coming on. Gonzalez is on his way home. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. Ready for another chance. Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He doubled earlier in the game. One for 2 to this point.
And Zobrist.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Ian Happ. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And that misses 2-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in, Mike Montgomery. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game. Here in the sixth, Leonis Martin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
12, Leonis Martin. Now
Wesley Wright takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Right. This change for the Astros. Now catching number 16, Brian McCann.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Hector Rondon striding into the box. Wesley Wright. He's newly James Loney is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Loney.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Stanton going back on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Will Harris.
Digging in once again, Addison Russell. He'll start things out here.
Third baseman, Addison Russell.
Here's a high pop-up. Abreu is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So coming to the plate, George Springer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Springer.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. There to play it is Zobrist on to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Happ. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ moves over, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
29, Tony Sipp.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats. to this point. Wilson Contreras will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. So digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He was retired via the ground ball.
Zobrist.
Nate Jones will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Nate Jones.
First delivery to him on the way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. One there and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Second baseman number 15.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that will bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Zobrist rounds third and is striding for home. The runner from first crosses the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Men on third with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and lead things off here in it.
Xander Bogaerts.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Stanton, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Stanton. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The pitcher.
At the plate, Nate Jones. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Justin Wilson gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Jacoby Ellsbury will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Right there for strike one. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away.
Ken Giles.
Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon.